Today, the professional terrain is too complex to navigate alone. You cannot do it alone. You cannot do it alone. Now more than ever, you need a personal advisory board as you are navigating your career.
Believe you were born to win. It's your right to win. Claim it, frame it, 'cause you were.
In my first book, Expect to Win, I introduced the concept of your personal board of directors. And I would argue that a few years ago, that was a nice to have. But in today's environment, with artificial intelligence influencing every aspect of our lives, with every organization trying to figure out how to leverage artificial intelligence, and with the rate of innovation having gone from 10 years to 5 to 2 to 10 months if we're lucky, you need to have a board of advisors that are helping you to stay current. You cannot do it alone with respect to understanding new roles, understanding how to navigate the career environment, the cultural environment, how to advance, and more importantly, how to advance swiftly. And oh, by the way, how to understand, learn, leverage, and use artificial intelligence. Here are a few of the seats that you will want to have at your board table, your personal board table. The first one that I talk about is the mentor, the person you can tell the good, the bad, and the ugly to, the person that will help you navigate any corporate environment, the person that will help you navigate any professional environment. Now, remember, the mentor needs to know you very well, and they need to understand your context because a mentor's job is to give you tailored advice, tailored specifically to you and to your career aspirations within your professional environment. This means they have to know you very well. You need to be able to trust them. You need to believe that when you're talking to them, they have one agenda item, and that would be you. But more importantly, they need to understand the context that you're working in so that when they give you advice, it can be advice within that context that you can successfully execute. The mentor does not need to be within your organization, nor do they need to look like you, but they need to be able to understand the context and be willing to give you straight, no chaser advice, as I like to say. And you need to trust them enough in order to execute on that advice. The second person at your board table needs to be a sponsor. Now, that person needs to be within your organization, and they need to be passionate about you and your ability to deliver. More importantly, they should want to use their currency, their personal and political currency on you to make sure that the critical decisions go in your favor behind closed doors. Remember, I always say every major decision about your career will be made in a room behind closed doors where you are not present. The third person that you might want to have at your board table is somebody who invests in you personally, making sure that you're your very best self, making sure that you understand the uniform that you need to wear every day, and that you look like the executive that you want to become. You look like the executive that your title says that you are. That person also is somebody that might help you with your speech, might help you with your delivery, might help you learn to present in front of large audiences or in front of a board. That person may also be the person that helps you to invest in the relationships that are going to be critical to your ability to ascend. The fourth person that I'm going to tell you that you have to have at your table today is your technical advisor. You need somebody who is trafficking in the emerging technology and the existing technology that we're all using so that they can help you learn and help you find ways to leverage that technology in your role and even beyond. I would have argued a few years ago you didn't necessarily need a technical advisor. But today, given how fast things are evolving, someone who is trafficking in that lane will be very valuable at your decision-making table. Lastly, if you are rising in an environment, I would argue that you want to have somebody who's already in a C-suite position at your personal board table. So that person can tell you what to expect, how to behave, how to engage with people that are already operating at the level that you aspire to. so that you understand how to show up when you get a chance to get in that room. Go get them.